The calm has already come, and the final battle against the Lord of the Heartless is about to ensue. Hey everybody, it's RRPG here, and welcome to the very last episode of RRPG Let's Play that covers Kingdom Hearts on the PlayStation 2. In today's episode, we are going to finish up against Ansem, the founder of the Heartless, and try to free all the worlds that have been taken away by the Heartless, and then all the worlds will be disconnected once more. But this will be a two-part episode, and I will pretty much be going through, the whole battle sequence, and then in the second part of this episode, we will go through the, the ending and whatnot. Alright, gamers, if you're ready, it's time for us to go through the door, and it's time to free ourselves from Ansem's grasp, once and for all.
Is this my island?
This world has been connected.
What was that?
Tied to the darkness. Soon to be completely eclipsed. There is so very much to learn. You understand so little. A meaningless effort. One who knows nothing can understand nothing. Take a look at this tiny place. To the heart-seeking freedom, this island is a prison, surrounded by water. And so this boy sought out to escape from his prison. He sought a way to cross over into other worlds, and he opened his heart to darkness.
Riku!
Don't bother. Your voice can no longer reach him where he is. His heart belongs again to darkness. All worlds begin in darkness. And all so end. The heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it. It grows, consumes it. Such is its nature. In the end, every heart returns to the darkness whence it came. You see, darkness is the heart's true essence.
That's not true! The heart may be weak, and sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down there's a light that never goes out.
So you have come this far, and still you understand nothing. Every light must fade. Every heart return to darkness.
Alright, the first battle against Ansem is underway, and as you can tell, he is floating in the air, and he acts more like the warlock or mage archetype. So, if you do some damage to him, or if you do a combo onto him when he staggers back, he will summon his guardian to try and protect him. You can try to capitalize this by, getting right behind him, so that way you can do some more damage to him. But you want to also keep in mind that, after you take down about half of his health, he will actually have his guardian do this technique to where, if you get hit by the guardian, or if the guardian hits you, then you are surrounded by this curse. and Ansem will try to attack you with this powerful barrier technique, or whatever. But if you do a combo onto him about 1 or 2 times, then you can try to get it off of you. But you want to be careful, because sometimes if you try to attack the enemy, you may actually get a command icon that says freeze, and that will make the Guardian, you know, latch onto you, and you can't even, you know, attack or whatever. So you want to be careful when you're fighting against this guy, because everyone is accounted for with, you know, who gets damaged and who gets, you know, saved from, you know, that type of attack. So just keep that in mind. And as you can tell, I have all the characters at level 100, and I have all their abilities set, and I have, you know, the ultimate weapons onto them, so this final battle should be mostly a cakewalk for that matter. So yeah, we have pretty much maxed out with the grinding in this game, and I did that off screen before coming here for the final battle. And trust me, it was well worth it. Oh, come on. Finish him. Finish him! There we go. Okay, well, that takes care of Ansem for the first time, but he's not going to be fully defeated. He's actually going to retreat away from us and try to bring in some bigger fish for us to fry. And the core of Destiny Island, in terms of the vision from within the last world, it is breaking itself apart. So it must be the power from the door that is within the island that is causing all the darkness to, you know, to come out of that place, and to create this ugly and bitter dome that Sora must go in alone to try to fight against Ansem once more. Okay, so let's go ahead and heal Sora real quick, and then we will head over to the crater, and then we'll have Sora go alone from here. And we arrived here. Alright, it's time for Sora to fight against Ansem once more. And Donald and Goofy cannot even participate in these coming fights. But is it Ansem we're fighting against first? Oh no, look who it is! You never thought you'd see this guy again. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are once again fighting against Darkseid. Well, basically a big, huge, pure-blooded, heartless boss that we fought in the beginning in both Sora's Heart and within the destruction of Destiny Island. So this is the third and last time we will fight against this boss in the entire game. And as you can tell, not a whole lot has changed from this boss, except he has this new ability right here, where he has the ball of darkness in his in its palms, and it will try to, you know, I guess have enough power to try to fight us, or, you know, to summon those clouds of darkness to come and strike at us. But don't worry, it won't be that much of a problem, unless if we are very strong, then we should be able to do, you know, this battle justice. And trust me, this battle won't even take that long, because look how much damage we're doing to the boss right now. And we finally defeated Darkseid, and that didn't even take that long to defeat it. So, very good, guys. But after Darkseid's defeat, yep, there's that music again, so we have to fight against this guy once more. And this time it's Sora by himself, so Donald and Goofy cannot even help him out. But truth be told, that there's actually a few new attacks coming from Ansem this time around. And since we're fighting him by ourselves, most of his attacks are still the same. But like I said, he has a few new tricks up his sleeve. But for the most part, he's still pretty much a cakewalk, even though the battle may take a little bit longer to get through, but it's really not that bad. And yeah, that's one of the newest attacks that Ansem is doing to you, where he'll have his Guardian come in front of you, or come in front of him, and he will try to dash straight at you. Okay, just, attack Ansem if he tries to freeze you or whatever with the Guardian, and just to get it off of you. Now, he will do this quite a numerous amount of times, and sometimes he will even have the Guardian try to come out of the ground after he summons it to try to, bring you, or try to get you hurt, or whatever it is. I don't know why I'm not even making sense. But yes, the Guardian, the Ansem will have the Guardian try to go down into the ground and try to attack you from below. And you're going to want to be careful with that. But don't worry, it's not that bad. And gosh, he's doing that dash attack, like, just up the wazoo. Man, I tell you. A third time, huh? You don't want to get hurt anymore? What's the matter, Ansem? Are you really cowering in fear? And now he did it a fourth time! Seriously? Are you serious? Get over here. Okay, and that's another one of the attacks where the the Guardian will have these abilities to, you know, have this light within his palms to, you know, try to do this thing that's kind of like that's very kind of similar to the Blade Beam in Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, and if you were fighting against Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, where the Guardian does that similar type of attack, yeah, it's the same. So yeah, there are a lot of similarities, you know, both battles have a lot of similarities toward each other, but not everything is present, because some of the stuff that were in Birth by Sleep were actually kind of new in terms of the Guardian's attacks. Okay, so we should be getting close to taking down Ansem the second time. So let's go ahead and... Oh, dang it, he put the curse on me again. So just watch out for the barrier that's going to come after you. That. But yeah, be sure you get the attacks in and stop him for the count. Okay, very good. We have taken down Ansem the second time. You think that's over, gamers? Well... not yet, or not quite just yet, because coming after this is actually the true final battle against Ansem in the world of chaos.
What?
Behold the endless abyss. Within it lies the heart of all worlds. Kingdom Hearts! Look as hard as you are able. You'll not find even the smallest glimmer of light. From those dark depths are all hearts born. Even yours. Darkness conquers all worlds!
Giving up already? Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
So we finally get a glimpse of what Kingdom Hearts truly is, but it is being protected by Ansem, where he is embodied with the Guardian to produce this monster entity of a god, or deity of a god, called World of Chaos. Now, when you're fighting against this boss, there are multiple targets that are to be had. And the first one we're taking care of is the Guardian target. Basically, it's Ansem being attached to the Guardian, who has, you know, formed itself into a bigger Guardian, but it pretty much has two Soul Eater blades connected to a pole to make it a pole arm of sorts. So, yeah, that is Riku's signature blade that, well, his signature blade in this game that is creating the pole arm for Ansem. But for the most part, this part of the boss fight's not that hard. Basically, the Guardian will try, or I mean, Ansem will try to swing his Soul Eater pole arm at you, and, you know, in numerous fashions, but sometimes he will summon these balls of darkness to shoot beams at you, so you're going to want to be careful of those also. But for the most part, it's really not that bad. There we go. Okay, so we already taken care of the Guardian portion at first, but that's not the last time we're going to fight against it. That will actually be the final target as well, but you shall see how we get to that after I take care of these next set of targets. And it has the emblem Heartless protecting Ansem inside the Guardian, so that way it doesn't take any more damage. And there is a portal that we can take, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to take it right now. And where is that going to take us? It takes us from within the world of chaos in the darkest and most inner part of its body, or, you know, of its spirit. And since we have Sora by himself, we are actually fighting against a bunch of shadows. Yeah, a bunch of pure-blooded Heartless we're going to fight in these realms. But after we defeat them, we actually get another boss called Rune Core. Now, these guys are pretty simple to beat. They only have 30 hit points, but they do not reward you with any experience. So, yeah, it's kind of a negative side effect of this boss, you know, just fighting it and not getting a prize out of it. But for the most part, it needed to be taken care of so that way we can get out of this place. Or we can get out of that place and go look for other targets to fight against. And trust me, there will actually be a few more targets that we need to go up against. Okay, so we have World of Chaos Artillery Small that's in front of us, but there's also a couple that count as the larger portions. So yeah, as you take a look at the data here, we have Artillery Small, and then we also have Artillery Large. But like I said, the Artillery Small are in mass quantities, while the Artillery Large are in smaller quantities, but they actually can do more damage. Sometimes you can get rewards from these types of enemies, or these types of bosses that, you know, come all around. Okay, so we already taken care of them, and we actually need to go inside that portal of darkness again. But sometimes those beams of darkness will try to distract you. But don't worry, we already made it through. And we're here with a bunch of dark balls, and Goofy is trapped inside of this place, so we need to help him out. And besides, we are fighting the stronger purebloods as we move farther and farther along with this battle. So it's time to, you know, it's time to dismantle them and try to get out of here again. And as you would have guessed, after we've taken care of that huge group of purebloods, we're actually going to have to fight another room core. Now, don't worry, I will not post the, the boss data for the room core again, because we already seen that before. But yes, we have to do this again, and then we have to defeat it again, and then we have to defeat the next one, which will be located where Donald is. You know, wherever he is, but he's somewhere. But anyway, room core number 2 has been destroyed, and now it's time for us to get out of this part and go back outside to see what else we can defeat. Okay, we're finally back out to where the exterior of World of Chaos is located, and as we have defeated that part, World of Chaos is actually getting weaker, and now we need to take care of the face that's in front of the, you know, that's in front of this, what equates to like a huge battleship of sorts. You know, looking at this boss, it kind of does remind you of a battleship, where the face actually acts as the cannon, and the, you know, the part where Ansem is located, that would act more as the command deck or whatever. Yeah, there are some similarities. Now that's the main target you want to take care of right there, and you gotta admire the detail of the face. It's really spectacular with the amount of detail that's placed, you know, that is placed within this creature. But be careful, this boss will attack you if you do try to attack it. But for the most part, you want to take care of the small and large artillery that you find around, because sometimes they can be a bit of a distraction. Or if you just need to replenish your hit points and magic points, then look no further with that spot. And be careful, those beams of darkness will also try to attack you as well. And as you can tell, the face is actually summoning some bigger beams of darkness for himself, and it's doing quite a huge number on us. But with Goofy, we can take this down in no time, and evidently we did. We got 3,000 experience points for that battle. Hey, that was not too bad. And something is trying to attack us, even though we already defeated the face. Okay, so we're going to need to go inside the face and go through that portal. Or go in the mouth of that face and go inside the portal. And going through this portal, Donald is in here, and he's being surrounded by a bunch of invisibles. So yes, the strongest purebloods we are fighting against have just shown up where Donald is. And we will go ahead and we will take care of these guys, and then we can try to defeat another room core and get out of here as well. So, yeah, since we finally have our party members back, we can go ahead and we can finish up the rest of this boss fight, and then we can move back up to where the Guardian is, and we can defeat Ansem once and for all. So yes, there's one more target that we need to take care of. That is very important, that we need to, you know, reactivate Ansem from within the Guardian. Okay, the face has been completely obliterated and can no longer be operable to Ansem standards. So we just leave it at that, and it's destroyed fully. Okay, now it's time for us to go take out the main core of the World of Chaos. And that's actually located from within this barrier at its chest. So you can think of this part as the Guardian's heart, or the brain, or whatever. So yes, this is the main core we want to take care of, but there are some small artillery that are going to try and stop you. And I think there may be some large artillery too, but for the most part, we just only had to take down the main core. But if you want to take down the other small fry just to get some hit point balls and magic point balls, then go ahead. But you don't even have to worry about them. You just need to worry about this guy because he doesn't have that much experience points on him, and he's, for the most part, has high defenses, but he is very easy to take down. Okay, so we already taken down the main core. And with that said and done, it's now time for us to go up and stop Ansem for good. Okay, so the main core is defeated, and all that's left is the creator of the Heartless, as he emerges back out of the Guardian and gets ready to fight again. So he's resorting his last phase to try and stop us. Alright guys, now the statistics for Ansem in this form, it's pretty much the same as when we fought him the first time, you know, when fighting against World of Chaos. But since we have our party members with us, and since we can do high attack numbers, then this boss fight should prove to be very easy. Now, this boss actually does have some newer attacks up his sleeves, but for the most part, it's really not that difficult. Come on, do one last attack. Get over there. Okay, very good. And with that, Ansem has been finally finished off for good. Good job, guys.